Hello and welcome to episode 14, I think, of Let's Play Crusader Kings 3 as the Byzantine Empire. Last episode, Emperor Basil finally died, or finally, sadly enough, died. I like that guy. And he was replaced by Leon the Sixth of the Byzantine Empire, or in history known as Leo the Sixth of the Byzantine Empire, even as Leo the Wise, because he was such a learned man, Leo. Although he's not really that learned in our playthrough, he's rather more focused on diplomacy. He's actually quite good when it comes to diplomacy. So I can give him that. That's quite good. And he's married to Kriemhild. She's a Catholic Lombard, and we have 5 children. And the oldest one is Basilius. He is a spy mastery guy. He is a sadist, he's humble, and he's ambitious. And he's married to this fecund woman. She's Coptic and Nubian. This is also quite interesting when it comes to Leo having a lot of children, as well as having a lot of sons. I see 3 of them. Because the thing is, when it comes to Leo, he is a rowdy. I should probably see who is educating this guy. No one. Educate child. And it's someone with good martial. He's a Bulgarian. No. So that's not going to happen. That's good. Leo had some problems throughout his life of producing children. Or not really producing children, but he had a problem producing sons. And that's where some of the controversy comes from when it comes to Leon and his life. When he was only 15 years old, he had a mistress named Zoe. Her first name, her second name was Zoe Sautsaina or something like that. So he had a mistress when he was only a very young man. He slept around a bit, if we can say it like that. And Basil, his father, wasn't really happy about that, so he forced him to get married to another person, Theophano, and they were married. I don't remember which year, but they were married. And he also forced Zoe to get married to a low-ranking official outside of Constantinople. And Leo, he never liked this. He hated his wife. He wanted to be with Zoe, the woman he actually loved. So when he finally became emperor, and the thing is, he and his wife, they only had daughters. They had one daughter, but she died in 892. They never had any sons. So by the year 894, his wife actually went to a monastery. They weren't really together by that point, and then later on she died in 897. And when that happened, Leo went and actually married his old mistress Zoe again. So he married his old mistress. Quite controversial, actually. He usurped the place as some prisoners. Yeah, sure. It was quite controversial for him to marry his mistress, like how he did. That's actually too bad since I can follow him. You would think I would be able to do this. He's probably not going to get away now. I managed to capture someone's wife. I can get my niece married to this person. How did this happen? Did I do this? She's robust and pretty. Can I break this off? Can I like... Yeah, sure. That's really bad. He is the son of one of the dukes. I have to let this happen. Did I do this? If I did this, I'm really annoyed by myself. Annoyed at myself. So he went and married his mistress, and they had some daughters, but she actually died. and they never had any sons together. So Leo, he was in quite a precarious situation. Oh, that's good. Because he needed a son. It was quite important for him to have a son. So how could he solve that issue? I managed to capture some emir. But it's not actually helping with the war score, so I probably should do something with those guys. I could get a weak hook on him. I could castrate him, seeing as we are actually... as we're actually Greek. I could make him Orthodox like someone said, and that would be quite funny actually, so why not? As well as this Armenian who's married to that guy. Although how much would I get for ransoming her? Nothing really. Yeah, negotiate demand conversion. And gain a weak hook. Yeah, sure. And that's another wife. I could probably do the same thing with her. She wouldn't like the hook though. Who are you? I have no idea. I have a lot of people inside my prison. I could probably do a lot of stuff with those. She wouldn't say yes to that, okay? Her though. Yeah. So the thing Leo did, he actually went and got married a third time. Which actually in the religion was a bad thing. Almost to be likened to adultery. To get married the third time. He got married to Eudokia Bayana, his third wife. And the thing is, he really thought that, okay, this time we're actually going to get a son with this woman. But the thing is, Eudokia, she died. And they never had any son, or they had one son, Basil, but he only survived for a few days. So now Leo was in a big problem. Okay. Because he had that big problem of actually not having any sons, but he wasn't married, and he really needed a son. It was vital for him to have a son. I should probably let this person stay here. I should probably let that do that. Sorry about that, I had another crash. My game is quite unstable right now, so I just went into the game and tried to fast forward until about the bit where I was, but I actually managed to capture the Caliph in this last battle, so I'm going to win this war. Although, if I have the Caliph, what sort of fun thing could I do with him? That would be useless. I could gain a favor with him. What else could I do? I couldn't demand conversion because he's head of fate. That's boring. I would like the hook. The thing is, I would still win this war even without this... him being in my... me having him. Because we almost had 100 either way. The thing is, we could get a hook on him. What could we use that for? That's the thing. It's only a weak hook. Just a weak hook. We might as well just win this war and force demands, because the the war in itself is just killing my computer. It's quite annoying. I should disband those guys, and I'm going to bring those home as well. And now I need to get rid of this duchy here to someone, because I cannot hold it. I should grant it to someone that is preferably Greek and good, and he's not landed. He's intelligent, that's really good. The reason why I'm giving all of those to individuals and not like all three of them to one person is because I don't want to make one person by himself that powerful. By this I actually spread out the power as well. I let all of those guys be able to convert those places to their own culture and their own religion. So I was talking about Leo and how he solved the issue with him not being married, and he couldn't get married the third time, but he still needed a son. It was extremely important for him to to get a son. I should probably go on a pilgrimage, and we should go for. I think we went for Jerusalem with Basil, so why not go to the Vatican with this guy? The thing with Leo was the fact that he had problems with the church, because according to the church it was actually a sin to get married a third time, and especially a sin to get married a fourth time. It was actually, as I said, it was close to being adultery. And that was, of course, something that you didn't want to be accused of, being an adulterer. Because that was actually almost illegal as a man, as we can see inside this game. As the religion, when it comes to, it's shunned, it's not okay. It's not criminal, but it's not okay. The thing was with Leo, he had actually changed the patriarch of the Eastern Church quite a lot of times. When he became emperor, the very much learned man Photius was the... Who are you? He's a count inside that place. I don't care. Go to hell. The thing of Photius, he used to be the tutor of Leo when he was younger, and he was known as being one of the most learned men inside the entire empire. But Leo didn't like him when he became older, because Photius had taken like the side of his father against Leo when his father was angry against him. So when Photius was excommunicated by the Pope, Leo saw his chance to get rid of him and replace him with his own brother, which he did. And his brother was called Stephen. But his brother died later on. Even when on pilgrimage, the priests still hold mass every Sunday. It is held out in the open when no church is nearby, but early this morning a storm rolled in and has not ceased. Undeterred, a zealous priest is standing out in the pouring rain, giving a sermon about perseverance in the face of adversity. Despite this, the size of his audience is rapidly dwindling as discouraged adherents seek refuge from the torrential rain. I could become ill. I'm going to gain a lot of piety, and I didn't get ill. Leo himself was actually quite a devout Christian, and he had used to hold sermons inside the Hagia Sophia a lot of times. As I said, he was a very much learned man. I should. Oh, I don't have a physician. Because I'm at the pilgrimage. That's the problem. There it is. We have this emir. That gold doesn't really matter, so I should probably just negotiate. He wouldn't accept this. He's reluctant. I should probably just go for the money then. He hates me. He desires those places. Yeah, I want the money. Could I... Is this a person I couldn't convert? It doesn't seem like it. As well as this woman here. Going to sow some dissent inside those countries. And after his brother died, he replaced him with someone else, and after that person died, he replaced that person with his mysticos, his spy master inside CK3. That was named Nicholas. And the thing was that Nicholas was very much against him getting married a fourth time, because he said that was a big sin. Pilgrimage, all roads lead to Rome. Pilgrims flock to Rome from all over the Christian world. Some follow the Via Francigena, others take less well-known paths. In the end, we all converge here at St. Peter's Basilica, where the great man himself was put to rest. Standing here with other pilgrims, I sense a feeling of solemn unity and fellowship shared amongst the gathered, all having overcoming various trials and tribulations along their journey. I gain the trait pilgrim. I gain the seat of bishops. That's quite good, actually. Nicholas was, as I said, very much against him getting married 4 times. So how did he get around this? He took a mistress. He took a mistress, also named Zoe, and they didn't get married. And there wasn't a problem because they could overlook him actually having a mistress. I'm done with my pilgrimage, and now I should probably look for a physician. But the thing is, Zoe got pregnant, and they had a son, Constantine. And Leo wanted Constantine to be, holy mother, this guy is powerful. What was I saying? And he wanted his son to be not be a bastard, not be outside. He wanted him to become the next emperor. He is okay. He's a physician. This person is probably worse. Yeah. But for that to happen, he needed to get married with this woman, Zoe. Otherwise, his son wouldn't be legitimate. He would be a bastard. And Nicholas was entirely against him getting married the 4th time. It was a sin. As you can notice, the cathedral is finished here in Antioch. We're actually making a lot of money from this place now. We should probably construct a duchy building as well. But seemingly we cannot construct anything because we don't have a lot of innovations. So you should probably just build something else. And I want a trade port because that can give new development later down the line. Should probably build that in Constantinople, but I'm not able to do that right now. Because I already filled up all of my build slots. Seemingly. Interesting. Yeah, and how did he soul with this woman? He actually did something so unheard of. He actually went to the Pope and said, I want to get married the 4th time. How would you accept this if I did those things? And the Pope said, sure. And so what he did, he actually replaced his patriarch with someone else that was endorsed by the Pope. And he gave the Pope some informal power over some stuff. I don't remember directly what it was. And the Pope allowed him to get married the 4th time on one condition, that Leo would work for it to never happen again, and that a 4th marriage in the Byzantine Empire wouldn't be allowed by anyone else. And because of that, he managed to get married the 4th time with Zoe, and his son became that's a hard word to pronounce. He became legit. A donation in good faith. That's only 70 gold. Yeah, I just want the piety. Yeah, enough for dedication. I am a devoted servant. That's really good. Next thing is the Paragon of Virtue. What's happened with my prestige? It's negative. I could vassalize this guy. Of the Benevento, I could vassalize this guy. That's awesome. Because he likes me. Yeah, we go for it. Thank you. We're just getting this place for free. He is Orthodox, but he's a Lombard. But we could solve that by actually educating his... She's a woman, though. It doesn't really matter. Pastures are constructed. Greetings. Well, thank you. Welcome to my realm. And now he doesn't like me because he's ambitious and I have short reign. Could I offer her to someone that is Greek? My half-sister, for example. Or someone else that's okay. A learned person. He's amazing. He's amazing. She's Catholic. Yeah, go for it. When it comes to other stuff, when it comes with Leo's reign, was he a successful guy? Because he was the wise, and if he was wise, he would think, okay, he was a good person. He was an excellent emperor. Where is this? The Count of Rama. That's up here, right? I don't want that. I actually want the entire duchy because I can go for Casus Belli already for only counties. The thing with Leo was he was actually kind of failed as an emperor. I have a friend and I lose stress, that's awesome. It was quite terrible when it comes to what happened inside the empire. He, for example, lost the last places they had on Sicily. Thessalonica was sacked and destroyed almost completely by Leo of Tripoli, a pirate, although they managed to fight back and sack the place that he owned. They tried to invade Crete and failed miserably, and among other things, he went to war with the Bulgarians all over some duchy shit, and he lost, and he had to pay big tributes to the Bulgarians for many years. It's messing with my head that this is actually the Duchy of Bulgaria, while this is the Kingdom of Bulgaria. So we have two Bulgarias right now. So when it comes to Leo, he was a wise man, but he didn't really manage to, well, do anything. He was less fortunate than his father was. Yeah, Bardas had another son. So while he in real life had a lot of problems, oh, he's actually quick. And he's born in the purple as well. That's really good. Had problem making sons. In this game, I'm making sons all over the place. I like that. Seeing as we have primogeniture, it's not a problem with us having a lot of sons. Who should we attack next? Probably this guy. He has a lot of allies, but they are weak. I could probably take a duchy from this guy. We should just start steamrolling everyone up. Work our way down to Alexandria. Pardon me. Yeah, he wouldn't accept that. I should probably go for a holy war for a duchy. I have too little of devotion. If we go for a duchy then, okay? This looks like a good... This is the Duchy of Damascus, right? Yeah, the Emirate of Damascus. Should we go for that one? Because we actually are adjacent to it. Or we could go for... There's only one county though. That is Jerusalem. I would like that, but they could actually jihad us if we take Jerusalem. If I remember correctly. Seeing as it's a holy site. Even to the Muslims. Oh, I should probably actually declare war. Yeah, they are inferior to us. Just keep on expanding as quickly as we can to make us big and strong and Roman. And everyone joined. It seems like, but it seems like it was his allies. Yeah, and I'm stronger than they are. I could gain opinion or development in Constantinople, or just gain money. That is a good one. 11 more days and then we are ready to go and conquer some Arabian territories. Or Syrian territories, seeing as this is actually Damascus. I want to find this army, but I'm going to leave someone behind there. Okay, so who are we at war with? We are at war with this guy, that person, and this person down here. So it's going to take him a long time. He's going to come from this way, and he's going to come from this way. So this place is actually quite safe, unless the Abbasids join. But they cannot because we have a truce. So that's not a problem. We should just go and try to siege all of this down then. Seems like we have it too much inside hostile territory right now. Seeing as we don't control that. So we're going to gain a lot of attrition if we try to go there. Damn it. Because I want to move in, but I don't want to lose my troops to attrition. That's the thing. We went there, he's left enough troops to siege it down. Like this, and then we brought the rest of them back. Didn't we leave anyone? Yeah, there we were. And we leave them here, and they can just wait here to help them. Some wars are going on in other places. It seems like I could designate a guardian for someone. I should probably do that. Who are you? You are my son, and you are good at... He is bossy. Yeah, I guess I could go for stewardship. My wife is good at stewardship, but she's not the best one. Is there anyone inside my court which I could use that is good at stewardship? Preferably with a level 4, this person. Could you please... He is bossy and beautiful. Possessed, that's not a good thing. I think it was this guy. Okay, he's actually busy, he can't do anything. Should probably go for the next one. This person. He's only level 1 though. How does he have 23 stewardship with a level 1 education? She then. Could I offer her this person? Yeah, she would. Thank you. We occupied some place. They are actually going for Constantinople, it seems like. And they could probably siege it down. That is actually quite bad. How are we going to deal with this? We're going to get you back here. The long way around. Because that's their... Okay, wait. Here they are, they're coming back. They saw me move and they are coming back. They're coming back for me. You should probably move and help your friend here. Because you have the Onagas. And now we control Damascus. We managed to capture some people as well. That's awesome. And you are unimportant. Ransom for 10 gold or a favor. Or should I just... Yeah, I don't know. Demand conversion. With this guy as well. And her. And gain some hooks all over the place. Because it's fun. It seems like I'm just going to... I don't even know who those guys are. Who are you? She's the one that wouldn't accept. Okay. I go for that one. Now we're going to get a lot of pop-ups. Okay, so here they are. We should probably try to catch those. Move them here. We probably have someone that is better than this person. Surely we have. And this person is even an organizer, so I love that. Okay, so they're trying to carpet siege me. Which is stupid, because they've actually divided up their troops. I should probably just have him do something else. Yeah, go for that one instead. And this is actually, when it comes to terrain, this is... Why cannot I see what this is? Yeah, I can. Drylands. Just go and kill them. I don't have any men-at-arms though, because my men-at-arms are here. Oops. I have too many troops for them to be able to win this. Yes, I did. I did have enough troops for it. Jeez. I cannot catch up with him though, that's the problem. Where he's following down the coastline here, and I don't want him to catch my guys here. And then I scared enough. We constructed something, we captured someone, and there's a faction created against me. When it comes to my domain, what does the people think of me? Seemingly, I'm a well-liked guy because I'm a good diplomat. I think that's the reason why people love me, and they also like my predecessor, but that's decreasing. So we're actually in a quite good state right now, and we're trying to take more land, and I'm quite happy with that. We're playing as Leo the Sixth, an historical character. I love when that happens, actually, even in Crusader Kings. But I'm going to take a break here, guys. So like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to see you next time. Bye.